Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, in the world of weather, not too much to write home about. It seems pretty mild. We're definitely finally feeling the spring-like weather.
Sure.
Didn't temperatures get up, closing in on 70 yesterday?
Closing in on 70 yesterday. We will be well into the 70s today. In fact, approaching 80 degrees today. It is going to be an abnormally warm day, also filled with sunshine on this Tuesday. I would say enjoy today, though, because we are going to be going through a pretty steep temperature decline as we go towards the end of the week. So get outside and enjoy today. It is going to be a beautiful Tuesday around the forecast area. As we wake up in Yakima, not too much to write home about. As Dave mentioned, we're sitting at 44 degrees right now with a pretty light wind out of the west-northwest. Here's a look at your weather headlines today and going forward. We are going to see those sunny skies and warm temperatures on this Tuesday. By Wednesday evening, that is when we will welcome some thunderstorm chances back to our forecast area following what will be a fairly pleasant morning and early afternoon, and then more showers and much cooler temperatures do arrive by Thursday. We'll talk more about all three of these weather headlines coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima County. A fire in Natchez putting off thick black smoke created a hazard for drivers over the weekend. According to Glebe Fire Department, they responded to a mobile home fire yesterday morning near Kershaw and Highway 12. The homeowner and his dog were able to make it out safely, but the fire was put out at around 8 a.m. The cause of the fire, though, is still under investigation. A weekend brush fire could continue to smolder this week. This is an aerial photo of the area provided by the city of Richland. The fire started about a quarter-mile north of Ben Franklin Transit and continued along the east side of State Route 240, nearing the Yakima River Bridge. The marshy landscape made it difficult to fight, say officials, and while Richland Fire has contained it, there could occasionally be smoke as it smolders. There's no need to call 911. Richland Fire has resources watching the area. And as things warm up here, there are new dangers to consider when it comes to the risk of fire. Kennewick police posted about a situation Sunday evening that could have been much worse. A fire sparked at a home in the area of West 12th and South Yelm Place just before 8 Sunday night. It turns out the people were barbecuing outside and didn't fully put out the coals before leaving the area. The high wind knocked over the grill and started the fire. Everyone inside the house at the time was able to get out safely. Switching gears this morning, there's some more options for Yakima area travelers that could be on the horizon, including more flights from the Yakima Airport and extensive renovations. KIMA's Anissa Williams tells us what's in the works.
Yakima's second flight to Seattle is staying, thanks to the strong support from the community and local businesses. Last year, the community came together to fund a $500,000 minimum revenue guarantee to help secure that second daily connection to Seattle. According to Yakima Airport Director Rob Hodgman, the second flight is here to stay, and it won't require the $500,000 that was initially necessary.
We had many private companies here in the area that were willing to provide financial support for the second set of flights. And then we had the public start to really come and fly. We basically doubled our passenger volume. We ended the year with 84,000 passengers and a load factor of about 74%. So we really appreciate the community's commitment to their local hometown airport.
To support growth, major airport upgrades are underway. Starting this summer, there will be a new HVAC system and roof. The baggage claim area will double in size with a carousel replacing the stainless steel slide. A solar canopy will be installed for front row parking, and a new overflow lot will be added north of the Terminal Administration Office.
We've got an architect under contract for the next few years, and we're looking at next year for construction, a new ticketing area, new baggage screening, and air cargo space. And I worked really hard to try and obtain some funding. If we're really fortunate with the funding, we might be able to even bring the restaurant and bar back next year.
Looking ahead, Hodgman explained that the airport is working on new flights to Portland and Salt Lake City. While it's still in the works, there are hopes to add them as early as next year.
If you want more airlines, if you want more destinations out of Yakima, you need to fly Yakima, and here's why. Because as I mentioned before, 74% load factor, that's okay. But 85 to 90% load factor, that shows a potential airline that they can be profitable if they come in here.
KMA's Anissa Williams, thank you. And Hodgman also told us these efforts aim to make the Yakima Airport a more efficient hub and in turn attract more business and economic activity to the region. Ground has officially been broken for the expansion of the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick. The long-awaited expansion has been in the works for 12 years and is set to be completed in the fall of 2026. New features include a 60,000 square foot exhibit hall, additional meeting rooms, an extended lobby space, and a new kitchen. A new hotel will also be connected to the expanded space, and that will break ground next month.
This makes our community a draw from Boise to Spokane to even the west side. We can now bring things in that we otherwise could not. This is part of the amenities that keeps our families here.
Torelli also mentions the expansion is expected to generate about $85 million in visitor spending and 640 new jobs for the city of Kennewick. Finally, Ice Harbor Brewery is teaming up with Columbia Ability Alliance to celebrate Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month with a Can for a Cause event. The brewery signature IPA received a limited edition rebrand for the cause. They're calling it Inclusion Potential Ability. Proceeds from every six-pack or case sold will directly benefit Columbia Ability Alliance. This local nonprofit is focused on empowering individuals in our community with unique abilities. They offer a variety of services ranging from employment opportunities to food service training skills.
So when we celebrate the unique abilities of our clients and we look at partnering with Ice Harbor, IPA is its unique flavor, it's hop forward, right? And I think when people recognize that, this is a wonderful beer, craft beer enthusiasts enjoy it for those very same reasons, that our community, when they embrace individuals with unique abilities, that it really adds to the fabric of everything that makes the Tri-City special.
If you'd like to buy some of the IPA to help support Columbia Ability Alliance, just head over to any Ice Harbor Brewery location. Now, Jefferson, let's talk weather here. You might need to crack a cold one. Good temperatures getting so warm these days.
Sure. Yeah, today is going to be a very warm day. We are going to see our warmest temperatures of the year so far into the mid to upper 70s for most of us. A little bit cooler in the Kittitas Valley, but still well above average. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies around the entire forecast area as well. Now, what I will say is that today, unfortunately, is just kind of a little blip on the nice radar, if you will. We will be looking at precipitation coming back fairly soon, and we also will be seeing a pretty steep decline in temperatures towards the end of the week. We will talk about the roller coaster of temperatures coming up.